Do you know which country has the most foreign exchange reserves in the world? Hold onto your wallets as we discuss how China's foreign exchange reserves surged in December, pushing the total to a whopping $3.128 trillion. That's an increase of 11 billion from November. With that, hello and welcome to Business Ville. With this eye-popping amount of money in reserve, it raises questions about how it will be used and what impact it could have on the economy. This news has everyone scrambling for answers, from central banks to individual investors, as financial markets grapple with the potential implications of such a big appreciation in Forex holdings. The most pressing question is, what effect might this surge have on global trade? Today's video will explore the answers and provide insight into just how much power China now wields as a result of its massive accumulation of foreign currency reserves. But before we continue with our video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for more amazing content. How much percent did China's foreign exchange rise? Official data showed China's foreign exchange reserves grew in December as the US dollar weakened against other major currencies. The State Administration of Foreign Exchange said that the country's foreign exchange reserves went up by 0.33% from November to December, going from $3.118 trillion to $3.128 trillion. The foreign exchange regulator said that the rise in China's foreign exchange reserves was due to changes in monetary policy in other major economies and global macroeconomic conditions, causing the dollar loses value against other major currencies, which drove up the value of China's non-dollar assets. How about China's gold reserves? Data also showed that China's gold reserves rose from $111.65 billion in November to $117.24 billion by the end of December. At a conference on January 4, the regulator talked about the most important tasks that need to be done for foreign exchange control in the coming year. The regulator promised to improve foreign exchange reserves operation and management by encouraging specialized investments, scientific and technological operations, and market-oriented institutional governance. These efforts aim to ensure China's foreign exchange reserve asset safety, flow, preservation, and appreciation. Was there a similar rise in November? China's foreign exchange reserves also went up in November, the biggest single-month increase since November 2013. Its foreign exchange reserves were $3.12 trillion, up $65.1 billion, or 2.13% from the end of October. In November, the US dollar index fell by around 5%. The US dollar depreciated by about 3.9% against the yuan. The currency's value also fell by about 7% against the Japanese yen. The overall economy is expected to rebound in the context of China's continued rollout of a basket of economy-stabilizing policies and successive policies being fully implemented and taking effect, which is beneficial in keeping the scale of foreign exchange reserves stable. How is the US dollar connected to China's foreign reserves? When the US dollar weakens, many other currencies in China's foreign reserves rise in value against the greenback, raising the total scale. Because the US dollar faces further depreciation pressure next year, in addition to the US's economic decline, China's foreign exchange reserves are expected to rise further in 2023. However, the range of the increase may be limited because the current scale of foreign exchange reserves is within a reasonable level, and the central bank is unlikely to increase or decrease foreign exchange reserves significantly. What is China doing to handle shocks from overseas monetary policy? China's central bank committed to increasing yuan exchange rate flexibility and monitoring potential shocks caused by overseas monetary tightening and a deteriorating global economy. The central bank will continue to guide exporters and importers on how to hedge against currency fluctuations and will increase its monitoring of cross-border capital flows. In December, foreign investors increased their holdings of Chinese debt by $5.1 billion, the first month of net inflows since February 2022. Morgan Stanley raised China's 2023 economic growth forecast by 0.3 percentage points to 5.7%, exceeding the government's widely anticipated growth target of more than 5%. It also raised its 12-month US dollar yuan target to 6.65 and predicted that China would be the best-performing global equity market this year. Will the overseas recession hit China? The potential global recession could harm Chinese exports. If the trade surplus shrinks, the yuan will appreciate less. The warning is in line with China's deteriorating trade outlook. Exports fell 9.9% in December, up from 8.7% the previous month. A rapid one-way appreciation is detrimental to currency stability. It, along with the decline in exports, may force the central bank to abandon some countercyclical measures. Over the past few decades, China has become a powerhouse in the global economy, and its growing forex reserves prove it yet again. Despite the huge challenges that they have been facing due to the pandemic, they were able to increase their forex reserves. This means that the Chinese economy is progressing steadily and is setting an example for other countries to follow. What do you think of this development? Do you think it's a good sign for the global economy, or could it create some risks? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your time. We'll see you later.